King would come along like time I know. Yeah, we don't play roles, we just walk in a flame. MD calling shots like he coached the game. Boss, suited and grind, got that boss man sound. Yes, sir. Vision so clean, he could lead us.
Huh, let's go. You got a 101. Hey, what? Hey, welcome to the Hornsmen Show. I'm your host, MD. Today in the studio, we got Thoma T with 101 facts about the Aggies.
I'm so excited about my man's next book because we have new facts coming in after this recent domination. How we doing, America? It's been a good season. Smiles.
Domination. Next in the studio, we have T. Jones. T. Jones, what up?
It's good to see everybody. Straight talk, no filter, all football. Let's go.
Let's go. And weights. Right there, weights. What up?
I am feeling as excited as the A&M offense in the second half right now. As you can see it, I am rumbling, stumbling my way, but we're Lone Star Showdown champions.
Come on now. And we got Gip in the building. What up, Gip?
Well, it's your boy Gip. Got a little gridiron gospel preaching from the book of Revelations. There was some of us got revelatory experiences. Others of us got what we knew was going to be coming. And I'll speak more on that later. But yes, Revelations tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Revelations for Reveille.
Is that wait, real quick? Is that a creamsicle? Is that a creamsicle top?
You remember when I got this and then you commented and you were like, oh, I'm going to
go ahead, MD. Yeah. Go ahead, Fred.
I love it. Boy, we all coming off of a high, whether that's a turkey high, a A&M beatdown high, or a Cowboys against the Chiefs. Oh, no, sorry, wrong chat.
Texans versus
Texas based.
Everything works
Broncos
except for the Aggies this week. But we're going to get into the Aggie game. We're going to get into the CFP. We're going to get into a lot of things today. But let's first get into what you know. And so today's version of what you know is going to be called Finish the Lyric, aka and or finish the lyrics.
Picking Jonesy to win. But.
So I'm going to mouth the word as, you know, I like that. Mouth word a song. Mouth word.
Hey, hashtag mouth word. You see it. It's in the dictionary now.
I'm not going to sing it. I'm going to mouth word it. And so you need to finish the lyric. We're going to raise your hand and finish the lyric. All right. First song up. It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
Oh.
Mom's cooking.
Go
Waits.
Collard greens?
No, not quite right.
No.
Thoma T?
Mustard greens.
No, it's something before collard greens. I'm trying to give y'all a chance to win.
Hey, I was just want to say mustard.
Mama's in the kitchen cooking collard greens.
Ooh, no.
Damn. Golly, just fake it. Just say something.
Yeah. Turnip seeds. I don't know. Let me tell you.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna go with
this. I wasn't a big hip hop
for the culture
Christmas music listener.
It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Yes. Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens, rice and stuffing macaroni and cheese, and Santa putting gifts under Christmas tree.
All
right. Let's go to the next question. That's the warm-up question.
Okay. Yes, warm it up, Chris.
Is it all songs?
I'm about to.
All right. This is. I don't. You know what? I'm gonna put my money on Jonesy and maybe. Pressure. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and this.
Yeah,
don't influence the outcome.
I'm working late because I'm a singer. Oh, he looks so cute, wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor makes him laugh so often.
Then I dropped that boy in the coffin. I don't know.
Wait.
I played with the Cleveland Indians, and my name is Kenny Lofton.
These are better.
This is
so wow.
Keep it going.
Remix.
I'm working late because I'm a singer. Oh, he looks so cute. Wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor makes him laugh so often. My honey bee, come and get this pollen. Espresso by Sabrina. Okay.
I see you. I see you
Okay.
trying to expand the market. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am. But I thought it might be a couple of I mean, Kylie's got
Kali. Yeah.
Kali
I'm
should have been.
disappointed in you,
Yeah.
Kali.
That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, watch this.
I'm only
Over here
upset.
throwing you alley oops, bro.
Watch this. Listen to Candace Owens' take on Sabrina Carpenter and tell me
Well,
she doesn't get part of her black card back.
what I'm not gonna do is listen to anyone else's take on anything.
Anyone else?
Oh, okay.
He's not listening to any podcast. Nothing. Like from the dome.
raw.
We can stop this right now.
When I say first take, it's my take and the only take. Next
Leave it alone.
question.
Thank you.
Subjective.
Okay. Feeling kind of lonely. I'm feeling horny. Put the piece in the middle like Moni. Big thick plumber chick and a Hummer chick. Thoma.
Beat the
Like a drama chick. Come on now.
Okay.
We got one. Got
Hey,
there he is.
that's
There
right.
he is.
Back that ass.
That's DJ. My
Juvenile.
DJ.
Shout out to Thoma with the answer. Okay.
The old
Yes.
bros. want
So
to
just so
hear
you know,
that
not to
kind of
say who
stuff.
we are, all of us knew that. I mean, we could have started with you working with some ass. Yeah.
Well, we didn't now.
You
Yeah,
back.
that's it.
He's where he wants
They
to
go
start.
boys with his
Mouth them
chest.
words, MD. Keep mouthing them words, bro.
I'm just saying. Come on, man.
Next question. Next question. There's no need to be afraid. Friday night, let's all get paid. Positive is an attitude. Thoma.
Negative is
Negative is not the mood.
You know,
you got it. On up.
Say it again.
Get on the Aggies. You gotta get on up.
Say it again. Rod waits.
All right. There it is. There it is. All right. All right.
Yeah, when you need
Little known fact, when your 4-year-old daughter is in pre-K 4, and that's the wake-up song, it's a little different when she sings it at school of nap wake-up time.
Did she say positive is an attitude? Negative is not.
It's not the mood.
Well, but when she goes kid by kid, get on up now.
Oh, wait,
Right.
right. Comma. See, punctuation matters. Get on up, comma. Now,
education.
Not
We don't need that much help from Jordan. Got it.
now.
not in a minute, but now.
Now. Ahora.
Right now.
This man.
Ahora.
Final lyric question.
He's-
30
Wait.
does him.
Wait.
She had like a truck,
Oh,
truck.
God.
Thighs like what? Baby, move your butt.
Come on,
Jonesy.
Jonesy. Hit that.
I think I sing it again. She had dumps like a trunk. Stars like what? All night long. Girl, let it see that.
Da-da-da. Wait,
I said,
tease.
that
That
thong. This sponsor is Victoria's Secrets. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Wow.
Actually, we're going with Savage X Fenty.
No, Wade wants to go with Chubby's, but shout out to Savage.
We got that chubby
I'm gonna go for the-
sponsorship. I want that
Go our
yesterday.
Traditional best
on, baby.
lingerie that's out there. All the women that wear slips.
Ooh.
Oh,
Bring that back.
bring the
Well-
slip
well,
back.
Wait, what is that?
Hold up now. Why you hating on Spanx? No. Can our Spanx the women get some love too?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
With chess.
Yes.
Oh,
So
that
is
was
it-
fun.
Is it
Love
slips, or skips, or spanks, or slims? Slims.
Hey, I love you.
Skims.
I love you, Spanx Nation.
Skims feel great.
Black and Miles? Is it what is
Wait, it's backwoods. It's backwards.
Smoke some food.
Man.
Oh, I love it. Man, hey, good job, fellas, with the lyric. I think shout out to Thoma. Thoma got about 2 pieces of them.
did.
They came in there correct
did.
on the answers. Hey, fellas, it's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Not only is mom cooking chicken and collard greens, it's also time for the eggnog season. And shout out, like if y'all don't know, shout out to my boy T. Jones, who is the eggnogasaur, the eggnologist.
Yep.
the,
Yep.
which was
Economist.
Yep. All the above. You know, it started a long time ago. See, if you know the background about me, I love ice cream. Plain and simple. And people ask all the time, why you working out? I would say this cookie dough ice cream at 2:30. That's what I would say. And they'd be like, what? And I'd be like, no, because I'm gonna eat the ice cream. But if you know that I ordered ice cream, I would always order milkshakes. So now we're getting closer over to what eggnog really is. And now you can see, because I love milkshakes like crazy, I love eggnog, which is on the same corridor of what a milkshake actually is. Now, I have a theory, and I've shared this theory myriad of times about liquid that comes in a glass that is non-alcoholic. And here's the theory. Any liquid that comes in a glass that is non-alcoholic is by far, hands down, the best liquid that's possible. May we run them down? Let's do that. Voss water just tastes better. Plain and simple. There it is. Snapple. It's amazing. You already know that. We can't go. What is it? The Martindale's apple juice?
Martinelli's.
Fire. There we go. Any lemonade, Texas teas, any of those teas that come inside of a glass bottle where you can hit that bottom and always fire, Doug. And so
something about hitting the bottom, dog. There's something about hitting that bottom.
Oh man,
2 times. I go with a great choice of an eggnog. I'm gonna let Thoma go ahead and tell you. I've gotten a lot of people that's on this particular place. They're out of the outskirts of Dallas, man. Tyler, Texas, I really believe what it is. So it's a local farm family that makes milks, ice, eggnog. It all comes in a glass bottle, man. I mean, shout out to anybody who knows what like Schwan is. Like back in the day, they used to have milk that came in the bottle. Once again, amazing.
That bottom. Yeah, this is actually a cold brew coffee milk with a little twinge of, put a little twinge of eggnog just for a little bit of extra. Shout out to 1836 Farms, Tyler, Texas. Shout out to you, DJ Hawaii 50 Tony Jones, because you put me on. And my goodness,
amazing.
My goodness.
It's like
shout out to DJ.
I will say
it took me 5 years to finally try eggnog.
I was gonna say, wait,
now I'm not.
I brought it over to Kylie's house
maybe
for
why I'm in the
Thanksgiving,
current.
and I left a couple in there. I left some pumpkin spice eggnogs in there. How are they going, Kylie? Please let the people know.
I would say that I like a concoction, a mixture of eggnog. So I'll blend the pumpkin spice with the light eggnog with the Dutch Pennsylvania Dutch. But what I was gonna mention was, man, it took me forever to try eggnog as a youth because my old man used to drink it like it was going out of style. And
you eat too much goddamn candy corn.
Yeah, well, you ate a lot of candy corn. So what happened though is eggnog is heavy on the stomach. It's difficult to process, and so there's some byproducts that can happen as a result of that, depending on your geographic, your physical makeup. So my old man was not the one to need to be drinking a lot of eggnog. So it deterred me. It kept me from the greatness that is eggnog for so long. But I'm in my eggnog season, as they say. Love it.
I also feel like a lot of the eggnogs, because you start getting the ones that are in the glass bottles, they come from better products. So you got the ones that are having just more homogenized milk and
word status drop. That's a good word.
Or organic milks that are coming from grass-fed cows and grass-fed chickens. And so,
I'm a bet dollars to donuts that Ronald Gibson was not in a glass bottle.
No, sir.
No, sir.
It was
you can't do that boarding stuff.
It was in the
hard. That's where it is.
A plastic container. Yeah, it was, and it might have been expired when we got it. So there's that.
Upon purchase.
Expiration is a suggestion, not a mandate.
So let me ask this question. So, for the people out that's watching, Jonesy and I used to be housemates, and he used to bring that eggnog in, and it was eggnog season, and it was always amazing because you got to get through the first sweet nectar, that thick sweetness.
Wait.
Stop it. Stop. Wait. But once you got through that you was you was good to go on that sweet eggnog. But give us your top three. Give us your top three eggnogs for the season.
Yeah, all of mine are farms. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've tried them. There we go, over and over. And I would go with the traditional is number one, just because that's just a flavor. And then I go pumpkin spice number two, and then I'll give their Dr. Nog number three. I've tried the
Dr. Nog.
almond nogs. I've tried all of them the way that it is, and I do feel like the ones that come in the carton, just because I don't know what kind of sugar maybe they're using or whatnot, it tends to curdle a little bit more. So then I get those after effects. So you're looking at your organic stuff that's coming
The
from
Ronald
fruits
Gibson
and
after
everything
effects.
else.
Hey, Ronald,
Just
yeah.
throw it out there. And then people always ask, like, do you just drink it straight? Do you drink it like a big like glass of it? And I'm like, the thing is, you really just only get, like a little shot and a half of it. That you just come back to it. It's not like you just gulp for like ever. Like I get.
Is it
5
over
cheese
ice?
sticks and-
Recipe question. Yeah, I have a recipe
Yeah.
question. Do you obviously make a little toddy, but do you warm it up and add toddy, or do you ever have it warm? First, let me start there.
Oh no, I take it straight neat, cold.
Straight neat cold. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. That's what I was asking.
Nutmeg.
I've had a little.
cinnamon.
I've had a little bit of it with some marshmallows and throwing a little shout out to Canadian blended whiskey. No,
Oh
no
man,
brand in general.
I've heard a lot of people like Daniel, Kali's brother, was he pulled out some cinnamon for me at one given point. Was that you? Was that you? Or was that you? That was
I
Kali.
think that was me.
A little
My fault.
nutmeg. Come on now.
Man,
Little nutmeg, little cinnamon.
he was putting it on top. Man,
Bro.
I've seen other people. You know what I have done? I have done ice cream and used it as like the milk base in order
Yes.
to like double up on it. That one is a nice one as well. But once again, you're still getting the similar viscosity of like a shake. That's where it
Man,
brings it down
this
to.
boy on Food Network ready, baby.
Network way back.
So I feel like a butter pecan eggnog mix.
Oh yeah, talk to him.
Oh,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got like
Mix with
pecan,
some
praline, and
eggnog?
cream,
Bro,
Mhm.
Hold on.
Go for it.
You
Like
need
from
water?
Tin Roof?
Shout out to the episode last year where you were like, praline and cream and eggnog might be good. It's not praline, it's praline.
Probably.
Huh? Praline. That's what we gonna do. Man, shout out to
Praline from New
Jonesy and his
Orleans.
eggnog, man. Hey, y'all need to follow him on Instagram at DJ Hawaii 50 for his eggnog takes, because he is an eggnog asseur, eggnologist,
Thesaurus.
eggnog thesaurus.
Yanado. You should drop an eggnog playlist, baby.
Yes.
You
There
know,
you
I
go.
really do.
Hey, maybe bring something for the season. Was ain't nothing but egg beats.
People ask all the time, and I always say, like, have you ever felt silk? Like, have you ever taken like slept on silk and how smooth that is and just how amazing that feels? That is the joy of what eggnog is to me. Like, y'all really do not
It's a
know how
finer
many
thing.
of these I just.
It's a finer
really.
All
There's
of us-
not too
all
many
of
things
us-
I can name better that I love more. There's
Well,
that's one.
Well, one thing that I do know that you love more than eggnog, Jonesy, it was that beatdown of A&M on Friday. Man, we had an amazing Thanksgiving weekend. First, we started out with the game before the game, finished it with the game after the game, and all the game and all the fame. But Kylie, we're gonna jump to you. We're gonna talk about the game before the game with the Bodovich and Lindsay Foundation. We're out in Austin, bringing former players from the Longhorns and the Aggies together. Talk about it.
Yeah, I would start with it was set at a beautiful venue, the Texas School for the Deaf. They've got an amazing campus. The field was set up nicely. It was all prepped out. The backdrop against the Austin skyline is amazing. Great place to play a football game, especially for what we put together. But big ups to Wes Bodovich and to Cordell Lindsay for having a vision and bringing this event to life. It was a labor of love. And I will say, and they will share this experience too, that there was a real opportunity that this wasn't going to happen as close as 6 weeks to the event. So it was a lot of hard work, but it came together. It came together so nicely. I'll let Wade speak on, just kind of his experience up in the press booth. Thoma was down on the field, Jonesy on the ones and twos, just and for us to be involved with the event, it really brought it to another level. And I think Wes would tell you that too. So I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, I would definitely. It's funny you ended with that and taking it to another level because of our friendship with Wes, and we've known him for years. And he's been a great friend of ours, an ally, and all those things, right? And so we go in, and I start realizing. I say, wait a minute, okay, MD's the host. Thoma's sideline looking at play-by-play. Khalid's supposed to start running the clock. Jonesy's doing the DJ. I said, are we the entire audio-visual team for the
startup committee?
Entertainment audio.
And so as soon as that happened, I said, oh, well, this is going to be a little unbiased. And so I want to start with my apologies. I want to start with my apologies. I'm sorry to Jeff Fuller for saying that you were there, former A&M receiver Jeff Fuller.
It was Bethel Johnson the whole time.
It was Bethel the whole time. But
The whole time.
I'm walking to it.
But not the whole time.
I didn't have a full, so I was kind of like the public address announcer.
There you go.
And up in the press box, to my offense, when they closed the window, I can't hear coming up, so I can only go out. So I'm literally talking to myself, but with a microphone. And so I was like, "Oh man, number 9 killed it. Where'd it go, Jeff Fuller? Woo! They can't stop him." Because then I'm saying, let me continue to be unbiased, right? I want to talk, but I got Wes at the quarterback and his favorite primary receiver, Jeff Fuller. I apologize, Bethel Johnson.
Yes.
Bethel Johnson in my mind and Jeff Fuller are one and the same. Unfortunately, they are two separate people. Also, unbeknownst to me, I don't know if they are friends. Because
But can I say what Bethel Johnson said on the field?
yeah, please do. Please do.
What did he say,
Hey, if you got kids watching, he goes like this. This ain't no motherfucking Jeff Fuller.
so I don't have the stats in front
With
of me.
passion, but like passion.
Real passion.
I don't have the stats in front of me.
Thug passion.
Let's just say he had 10 receptions
Oh, yeah.
for 75 yards. And I called him Jeff Fuller
Fuller every time.
every single time.
Time. Wait, I even
But-
peppered you I was in the booth at least one of those times, and I said, Bethel
Waits made a
Johnson.
decision and he went with it.
He decided.
You did. And when you said Bethel Johnson, I said, oh man, he's got to pick it up. 'Cause obviously- but as we talk about it, it was a great deal, man. Jonesy was killing with the music, man. I feel like shout out to Greg Brown who was there, because in Greg Brown's mind, Jonesy was only playing music for him and Baton Rouge.
Yep.
And then not obviously, but the Aggies end up winning the game. It was a last second deal.
7-47.
And then for those Aggies that are watching right now, I did not short down the clock. It was 1 second left.
Kali.
For those that know me, I got the same bad thumbs I had before.
For a long
whatever.
second. Let me tell you that.
Shout out to RT, Mr. Taylor.
Yes,
He
sir.
is a super athlete still.
Heck yeah.
He's a national champion on this. Shout out to James Brown. He was slinging that thing around. Shout out to West with his multiple
West was the MVP. We got to give him love. Got to give him love.
Absolutely.
Both
Absolutely.
ways.
But I'm gonna tell you who I
On
think
and off the field.
that big tight end, the Baumgartner,
Baumgartner.
big tight end in the corner. He was mossing balls.
Hey, shout out to Casey Studdard playing safety
Safety?
at one
Free
point. I was
safety?
like, yeah, baby, get him stud.
Yeah. But don't y'all forgetting. So Ramaz Tayller, I call him Romance.
Ooh.
So
Romance.
Romance came out that thing. I'm gonna say out that thing, ready to play.
Big body.
He full cap
Shiesty.
things.
Shiesty.
Hoodie
Shiesty.
on.
Shiesty, man.
Oh, yeah.
Shiesty.
That
It's
boy looked
okay.
like-
I got you.
It's for the hip hop kids.
Looked like he was in college. He came out that thing. What he's talking about, because he was ready. So, a lot of guys. So the Aggies got there at like 7:30. Romance.
They were
Oh my God! Shout out to Kennedy, number 84. Kennedy got there at I don't even know what time it was. Let's just say it was dawn.
Yeah.
He got there at dawn, and he did every posterior, posterior, upper body, lower body, middle body, kneecap, rub down, stretch. He stretched so much. He stretched on the Aggie bench. He stretched on the Longhorn bench. He ran on the track. He did some up down. He asked me if I knew anybody that did hot yoga.
Honestly, I
it
felt
was-
stretched just by watching them stretch. I was like, yeah, I'm good. We
I'm
good.
good.
We good. Put me in, coach.
Yeah. So there was a battle going on. 22 was like Egan's, I
Yeah.
believe, and between Roman, and they were going. I mean, it was a for real rivalry. Little boys was word. You ain't never been able to hold me with a statement. This why I did this. And I said, then a lot of touchdown and look over you and toss on the ball. But there was one thing, we can't talk about this forever, but there was one thing. We had a fear of injuries. Are we sad? Are we not feeling good? There was this one man named Aaron Harris. Aaron Harris, former Texas Longhorn linebacker.
National champion.
Aaron Harris.
National champion.
Aaron Harris decided he was only going to wear a shirt while in between the lines on the field. Aaron Harris also had on, I don't know if he rode his bicycle, but he had biking shorts, royal blue biking shorts. Aaron Harris also had 2.7% body fat.
That's right.
Aaron Harris, and I knew it was serious with Aaron Harris when he tipped the ball, goes out of bounds, and before he out of bounds, he took his shirt off. And I'm like, is he injured? Has he got lacerated?
When horns up, he said, all right.
He took his shirt off to run down to the 40 to start the next drive to only put his shirt back on when he walked off the field. He is sliced and diced. A lot of folks ask, well, what's up with this guy? I have no answer because I look like that at 8, like that, like sliced and diced. And I ain't had them biking shorts topless ever. So Aaron Harris was into it, man. So was Dalton Santos. He was topped. You know, I say topless. Dalton Santos was topped. on it.
Fully topped.
But yeah, and I loved it at the end. MD made a great quote. They told him, foreshadowing, y'all could win the game before the game, but y'all gonna lose the game at the game.
He said it.
Prophet. Which they
Said it.
Prophecy.
Got it on tape. Got a timestamp.
Hey, but like if you're a former Longhorn, former Aggie watching this, shout out to Jamie Hightower, who is like 6'9", about 300 in
East Texas.
Yeah, and he was big swole, and I was anyway. That's my guy. He started to follow us. The Hornsmen. So shout out to him for following us, man. If
Caleb,
Hey, can I give a shout out real quick, MD?
Deion Beasley.
Deion,
I want a quick shout out, man. I got to sit on the sidelines. So here's the truth. Shout out to Texas A&M. They were there early, 7:30. They were stretching early. They had at least 3 or 4 coaches. I'm talking about hand signals, whatnot. They were
doing
ready.
Johnny football.
Oh my goodness, man! Trigger. It was awesome. At some point, I went to just check out to get a little halftime break. Bravo Company Barbecue.
Yes.
Michael Winfrey, my brother, he's a Marine, served his country. He's actually UT grad. I think he has 3 baby boys, but the brisket was hidden. So Bravo Company Barbecue. I had a whole video that I took of him, and the audio didn't work. I just want to shout him out. I appreciate you for your service, not only in the Marines, but on that pit, baby. It was slamming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We had a flyby. That was like the best part.
So no, don't tell us what you did to us, Jonesy. Like, don't say we had a flyby. Jonesy's the DJ.
So I needed to,
maybe you played the anthem.
Get it. I did. I needed to get it going, and people were losing focus. And I'm always like, I know what's going to get the people going. I know what's provocative. Hey, will you please stand and remove your caps and be silent for our nation's anthem? And then I proceeded to play, and immediately people, of course, stop moving. They stand still. And then as soon as it was done, I went to go to the sound effects of jets flying over, which might actually be one of the iMovie sound effects if you ever use it on Apple. And I played a jet over, a flyover, or just a flyby, regardless of it. Well, the funniest part about it was MD was one of the first people to look up first and he knew what I was doing, which was great. But then you just saw so many people in the crowd and players and everybody just all started looking up.
And we need to bring stealth fighters. Stealth fighters,
sir.
It's at that moment I said, these speakers are really good.
Yeah. Bro, that I opened the window in the press box. I stuck my hand out with the hope. And then I was like, Wes ain't say this was in the budget.
Yeah.
No, he did not. That's some extra.
I'll do it every time, just so you won't know.
Oh, bro.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I bet you do it at a 6 and under soccer game.
College.
Exactly.
Until the angels show up, you have to do it.
That was a game before the game, man. If you're a former Longhorn, former Aggie, we're gonna continue this. When I say we'll be a part of it. We're gonna continue this next year in College Station. We'll bring you back to Austin, man. Recruit your former players. Man, it's fun.
Start now.
All for a good cause. And I'm gonna say we because we were part of it, but the Bodovich Lindsay Foundation gave away a lot of money that weekend. So it was all for a good cause, all for fun. But it was good to hear the players talking.
Chippy.
A lot of SHYT. If I typed it out, a lot of smack talk was going on the field. But you know what? The real smackdown and the real smack talk came on Friday night. EKR, when the drone show, when the lights lit up. We're gonna talk about it for a little bit because everybody seen it. But let's talk about the time y'all had at the Lone Star Showdown. DK,
Man, I'll jump immediately in. I had an amazing time. Let me just tell you all that. Tailgating was great. This shout out to my boy Wes. Once again, you sent me a lot of text messages all season, but it was a little quiet this last text message week. So it excited. It was funny and yet sad to see Wes. Have you ever seen somebody if a dog got ran over? This is how Wes was looking.
Yes,
it was so. Wes was so disappointed. He was so sad. He was so angry. It was great. We walked out on the field a little early. Shout out MD and making sure that I got that experience. Got a chance to see L'Oreal. She is fine in person. I mean, just
all due respect.
All due respect.
Yeah, you got to put the all due respect in there.
Hey, listen, Coach Sark, I get it. All right, man. Like I was like, she's pretty, but I was like, whoa, it happened so quick. Well, I was like, all right,
just like that.
I just kept moving. Because that's you respect that man and his wife. But yeah, she got 2 hand claps and 3 finger snaps to me on the way out of there. Went to go talk to the male cheerleaders. Yell captain. Yeah, get that right.
Uniform
boys.
Is it disrespect? Is it disrespect if we call them the eggnog boys?
The milkmen. It's first of all the milkmen.
That's respect.
It'd be the milkmen. There we go. They were cool though. They were really, really cool. And then we just went and watched the game and I'll let everybody else speak to how their experience was, and we'll talk about offense and defense after.
Wait, I know you're a talker, so I'll jump in real fast. 17th in Brazos experience. Steve, Kenny, DQ, T, E, all the people that I forgot because neurons we have a good time and smile. It's been an amazing experience all season. That's T. That's my dog. I don't forget T.
Yep. I got you.
It's been an amazing experience all season. Not only just the camaraderie and bringing everyone together. We saw a great amount of A&M fans that were there this weekend as well. But this is reason why we do it. Why I do it is the camaraderie, the engagement, the love that we get to show one another. Do it respectfully. Talk a little bit of noise respectfully. Have a nice cocktail at 35 or what that looks like. It's just the best thing. It's all smiles. Win or lose, it's just Taurus tearing up, man. I just appreciate. I know the season is where we are now, but I'm just very excited to have been able to kick it with everybody there. So shout out to it. Big smiles, y'all.
Yeah.
Emotional, Carl Thomas.
I won't talk as much as I normally do, but I will say the one benefit I think of this game was I felt like it was a culmination of the whole season had been leading up to this. Now the season's not over, all those things, but I think 17 Nebraska was that. It was probably the greatest food that we had, probably the most diverse amount of people that we had there for the game. I think in stadium, I think they've been waiting for 2 years for this. I think there were drone packages that started before the game and after the game. I think there were certain fireworks and smoke and elements that went on in the game that we were like, and for those that haven't been to a game at DKR in a while, it's totally different. It blacks out at points like at other SEC schools. We got burnt orange lights on the top of the thing that we never had before. And I think for us, the first time we saw that was probably when we went to Bama. And we went to Bama and it was like, wait a minute, dog. So y'all don't care that Meemaw, who was class of 47, is walking up these steps. You don't say nothing. Like the whole stadium's going black.
Yep.
if she dies, she dies. Whatever,
Bro.
But we do that.
To your point, hold on, I gotta jump in on that because I feel like to your point with the drones, it used to just be like a T, and then it was like a longhorn.
Learning and development, baby. Learning and
This
development.
time it was like a whole light bright portrait of a whole longhorn, and then the longhorn was eating some grass and moving around. I was like, bro, where have we gone? This is crazy.
Well, the fact that it was at its goodbye to A&M, that's damn near a sonnet that was up there. And then the last and final thing, which I never thought would have happened, the fact that we put another team's coach on the jumbotron.
That's good petty, baby. That's high quality.
Had him spit out because we really don't dip that low. But to have Mike Elko come out there and say we're the flagship university, and then for Tyler Creator, who I do not like, and he goes out, psych. I thought I was in the Twilight Zone, just in disbelief. I didn't spit on myself. That's how I cried. In disbelief. Thoma cried. Anyway,
I did.
So, Dip, what you got?
I'm gonna let you jump in. But
Go for
when they put that thing up with Mike Elko, when they did the psych, y'all seen the meme on Instagrams and on the TikToks. He said the little kid said, "A bullshit."
Bullshit. I watched it yesterday.
A bullshit. A bullshit.
Oh, hold on, Ali. Can we close the door and have a professional press conference? Go,
Can
Collie.
we please close the door and have a professional podcast? Two things. One was the progression of Aggie fan, specifically Wes, from the beginning of the day till the end. It was a definite journey that he took, and I took it with him. But I took the other road. The second thing, Glenn Powell, Miranda Lambert on the field, Texas fight. That was big. So I love all of the inclusions of our. I asked somebody, I said, "Hey, who's your Matthew McConaughey?"
Sure did.
And they gave me the stankiest look I probably had in the whole year.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I mean this with no disrespect, but it did hurt or help, should I say, that your black friend me said, Rick Perry.
That's right. So great experience, great vibe.
Rick out there.
We should get just a cameo on. Is Preston? I don't know his last name. Big Red. That boy cracks me up. He gets his energy up, man.
Yes.
Shout out to him. Thank you for your energy.
He need to put that shirt back on.
Man.
Yeah, fool around and get sick like I did.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Peter Major.
Woody Harrelson was also there.
Yes, he was.
He
True
was.
detective in the building.
Our new soccer coach. She been to the dark side.
Yeah.
Her and her husband,
Star-studded event.
baby.
Star-studded.
It was a star-studded event.
Mac.
DKR on Friday, and so our victory, it leads to a couple of things, right? So this week, the CFP announcement came out, and I want you all to take a look right here. But I have strong feelings about a few schools that should be in the college playoff, right? And so there are certain rules that they put together. They want you to look at the strength of schedule, the head-to-head opponents that are the same. They also want you to take in consideration the fact that Lane Kiffin left and some of the players might leave. So are they considered one of the top teams? Who do y'all think? We probably know who the top 8, 9 teams are. Who are making those last 3 teams? Who wants to go first, and who's going to support one of those last teams? Who you got?
Well, I'll make a case for a team that I'm not actually going to support, but I've watched them all season long, and it's these Mormons. Shout out to them. We went to a game there, and they beat us many moons ago. But if you look at in terms of the models, they've played well. They got beat by Texas Tech handily. They had the opportunity to take that during the Big 12 championship. But even with that loss, it needs to be a tight game. They could stay. Now, obviously, I'm going to pick against them because we want them to lose for Texas. But I want to give them a shout out because they bought in on the hype, right? It's bigger than just legitimacy. And also, it's the underdog component, right? This is not one of the powerhouse teams. I think they're just a consistently good football team. So it's low risk, high reward to think about them from that standpoint. Again, I'm not picking them, right? Because I need them to lose so we have a chance. But shout out to the Mormons, man.
No, but they've only lost one game to a team that's in that's probably going to be top 4, top 5.
Four
But
now,
if
man.
they lose twice to that team,
Mm.
should they be in?
Absolutely not. It's a subpar conference. Just being their non-conference was Portland. The mean Jerry Glanville's of Portland State. They played Stanford, who ain't had a coach since Andrew Luck.
So we talk about schedules.
And then East Carolina. Throw that in, and then you throw out like no other. Maybe you say Utah because they're a rival, but like the Big 12 is down this year, and so for them to have the one loss, I get it, right? Because you play who's on your schedule. But this is about a 12-team playoff and the best 12 teams. They already have a crutch in there with having the Power 5 team and whoever's the conference champion, even if the conference champion could potentially be led by a 7-5 team and Manny Diaz. So I get it, right? They have one loss, BYU, sure.
Okay, but
They
who's
took
your
us down
shocker?
in
Let's move
Provo.
forward then. Who is your should be in there kind of shocker? Whatever.
Texas Longhorns?
No,
But
everybody's
that's
picking
not
them,
who-
baby. Now, come on now. Make a show for everybody.
I'm Miami.
Okay.
I think I like
not.
if they're not on the board, they're Miami.
Nope. I've got Miami.
Some
Kali
rules.
says nope.
But let's talk about let's talk about Miami. Why should Miami be in there?
Because they beat a team that's up there right now, and they beat them handily. So if you're going to tell me Notre Dame is there, and I'm just using simple logic. The University of Texas jumped Vandy this week because we had a head-to-head victory over them. I don't know why Miami and Notre Dame are the same. Notre Dame's a big brand. Sure, I get it. But Notre Dame has maybe played USC and that same Stanford team that the other team played. Do they look good? Sure. Do they have a Heisman Trophy candidate? Sure. But so does Vanderbilt. So I don't think Notre Dame is the one that's in there. So I think Miami, who sadly doesn't have the crutch of Notre Dame and not being in the conference, because if Miami was in the conference championship this weekend, they'd probably be the one that makes it out. But unlike Notre Dame just have to sit there and wait. So I say Miami. Shout out to the 305.
All right, Jonesy, who you got? Who do you think should be in one of the last spots in the CFP?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch my hats around because
Oh,
this is exactly how the show was gonna or supposed to be taken. That's theirs that we were supposed to get into
Everybody don't
fits
eat.
and talk about who we are. But let's be serious about it.
I'm
I don't
in
give a
it. I
piss
was not
about
prepared for
nothing but
this.
the Tide. Okay, let me be very serious with it. Give a piss about
The
nothing
fact
but
that you
the
bought
Tide.
that hat, bro.
I got it for
My
my
God.
sister for her Christmas gift. So please, can you get at him what's going on in here? But let's look at the reality of what's going on, right? I hear you all talking about records, right? Like, oh, they only lost one game. They should be in there. That's
Wow.
cool. Yeah, James Madison is 11-1, and so is North Texas 11-1. So I mean, that's if we're talking that, then so be it. But let's talk about the real things, the power index rankings. And if you do know strength of schedule, game control, offense, defense, and also overall power ranking, Bama is either 1 or ranked number 2 based upon the people that are BYU, Miami, Texas, and Vandy. Strength of schedule, they're 11th. Game control, they're 7th in the nation. Offense, they're ranked 14th in the nation. Defense, they're ranked 9th in the nation. And their overall power index is ranked number 6. BYU, I can't make a case directly for them, man. They're one. They can't even have caffeine or coffee. They can have caffeine as
Or
far as
other
2017. Coffee or tea.
that's why we
Let's
keep
just
taking
talk
order.
about that. And then you ask them. You can even have a beer, Thoma, currently right now, unless you actually get
Oh, but I
authority
can.
and
I'm
distribution for
2% Black Mormon. I can do
Just-
that. That's 100%. So you don't know the rules.
No, what time is it? Is it
Hold on,
Is
wait.
it past midnight? Because you can't do that after midnight.
I'm not done. That's where it is. You know, Miami, I hear you talking that, but I mean, it was an unranked Louisville loss at home, by the way. And let's not forget to mention SMU, shout out Kali, Cox, School of Cox, came in there and did what they need to
That's
do,
cool.
right? They started out the season really good. They were 5-0. They got the win against Notre Dame. But after that, man, they haven't been looking like a playoff team the way that they want to. And then I don't know who's going to pick Vandy, but if somebody does pick Vandy, I mean, Nashville is just a fake Austin. Let's just plain and simple. I'm going to say it. I'm with the hate. I'm with all the smoke right now. If there's anybody that should get to the playoffs, it's Pavia, and just Pavia alone.
Oh,
Because he
well,
is the
shout out
only
to his
reason
mama.
that they
Shout out to his
already have
mama.
everything going, plain and simple.
He can-
I mean,
he
but
can do
they
that.
lost to Texas. So, I mean, what do you expect me to say? Roll Tide.
First
me
of
Gip.
all, you've been.
Yeah.
Give me
Boy.
Gip. Give me
I
Gip.
got it. I got
Go
this.
ahead.
Somebody
Go ahead.
somebody jacked my pick earlier, but I'm not going to go there. So, but Jonesy made a very valid point. Vanderbilt. Let's talk about what they've done here. You got Diego Pavia, probably the most exciting player in college football. He does it all. He run, pass. He plays defense sometimes. He plays free safety. He plays nose tackle. Then you got their so they're 10-2 right now. Who are their two losses? Okay, one is to Alabama, who Jonesy just supported, just propped up. The other one is to Texas, a 3-point loss. Where let's, in all seriousness and putting all jokes aside, Vanderbilt should have won that game. They woke up in the second half,
No way.
finally
Dude, what
decided
the
to
hell?
play. So
What the hell?
if you're looking at the totality of the top 12 or who should be in a playoff and who's most exciting, who's going to bring viewership and eyes to the game, it's going to be Vanderbilt. It's going to be Diego Pavia. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Book of Revelations tonight.
Shout out to subjectivity. Everybody can pick what they like. That's what's great about it.
There
So,
you go.
shout out to all the lies and false narratives
Fallacies.
that are being spewed right now.
Let her be in touch.
If you look, I want you. So, reading is fundamental. I
Yes,
want
sir.
you to go to the CFP. I want you guys to look at the CFP rules and what they're supposed to look at when it comes to the college playoffs. The AP polls, they're about the records, right? So you shouldn't get caught up in the records because when you play poop butts, you should beat poop butts, right? But when you have a team like Texas who plays 5 games against the top 10, top 15 teams and wins 3 of those games, they should be in. So if you're saying this is what I like to say. So if you're saying there's 12 teams that are going to get in, one of the teams is Oklahoma. Who beat Oklahoma? Texas.
Texas.
Can y'all say it again? Texas.
Texas. I like the head nod too.
If you're saying A&M is one of the teams in there, who beat A&M? Texas.
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 And if you're saying one of the potential teams that may even think about being in is Vandy, who beat Vandy? Texas.
Shout out to
Texas.
Diego's mama though.
And so all I'm saying is if CFP follows the rules that they put in place, we beat some of the teams that are going to be. We're beating some of the teams that are going to be there. And so to note, and we're going to rewind to Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a fraud. Notre Dame is a fraud.
Bring it back
fraud.
to the big screen. I got to see Kylie's face.
Yeah,
Bring it back.
Notre Dame. Bring it to the big screen.
Come back.
Notre Dame is a fraud. Why? Because Notre Dame. Who do they lose to? A&M
Miami.
and Miami. And I'll say
By a
again,
collective 6 or 7 points.
yeah,
Collective.
but
The running back is named J Love.
Yeah, J Love, number 1 player in the country, by the way.
Ooh,
if
Kylie.
Texas beat A&M,
You said Pavia was going to win the Heisman. How do you do that? Come on, man.
I
Don't
Texas
never said
A&M.
Pavia's going to win the.
there's
I never
there's
said
You
that.
just said it.
if
You
Texas
said
beat
Carson Beck
A&M,
was a next level player.
well, he
I
is
never
he's
used the word
next
Carson
level,
Beck.
but not a good level. He'd be other level.
There's multiple levels. It's like
There's other levels.
Like,
He's otherly
like-
level.
What the level he's referring
not
to?
a good level.
That's right. Oh,
I will say this:
say it.
we beat A&M.
Mhm.
They who's supposed to be in there. We beat Oklahoma, who's supposed to be in there.
Hmm.
Notre Dame didn't beat
Sounds very-
A&M, who's
very
supposed
familiar.
to be in there.
Mhm.
we
We-
bring in
we-
the best football.
We
You're right.
bring in the festival, and after our we'll say it after. So y'all lost to Florida, but after I lost to Florida, the only other team we lost to was Georgia. And if you watch the game, it was close into the fourth quarter.
I don't think you'll have a problem
Jonesy.
with Notre Dame. I think what
Who Bama
what
beat?
we would like to have
Roll
happen
Tide.
this weekend is Alabama to get their
Mollywop.
blown out.
Mollywop.
I think if they lose, they're out. I
By
think they
Georgia.
lose.
Mollywop. That's what I want to ask
And
you,
then-
bro. When they get that 3 loss, I want to hear
Thank
that.
you.
I
And then
think they're
Tech,
out.
if Tech just decimates the
Christianized.
BYU's
That's what
gone.
you call it.
BYU's gone.
FDL,
Revelation.
and those two are out of our way, and that clears.
You
the
know
way
what's
for
another shocker? If the
Texas.
Fighting Manny Diaz, speaking of BYU,
Duke.
if the
The
Fighting Manny Diaz's end up beating Virginia, ACC may not have anybody in because Duke
Right.
wouldn't even be ranked
Correct.
as the conference champion. The Fighting Manny Diaz.
Yes.
Got to
Well, maybe they
add smear.
Well, here's the thing.
give us.
We're
a fact.
Texas. We should be in, but we can talk about this for a long time.
Mhm.
Let's go try it. Picks and who you got this week. You're picking 3 games this week. Who you got?
Wait. For the record, I'd like to say that I believe
Well,
that I
let's-
won that debate based upon
Well, no, put your hat
with
back on and say it.
commitment and
Well,
Put your
yeah,
sister's hat back on.
we had an idea.
Stupid,
it
dog.
clearly got blown up the way it was. I thought it was gonna work, and some people
Yeah.
did it.
This was gonna be my Bama. Like I had a party favor, a napkin.
Had a debate. And
Hit the picks. Let's roll.
First of all, shout out to Jackie and the 06ers East State Street for the frat.
It is a cold hat.
That's nice. That's a nice
Three
hat.
different colors of these jokers, dude.
If you're born and when I speak of 1906, shout out to all the Alpha celebrating December 4th this week. 85 1906 to all the good bros in this thing.
All our sons.
Shout out.
Daddy loves y'all.
Okay.
Meet us at Papa Dough.
Shout out my boy Ricky Soto with the Colas attire this past weekend. By the
Ooh,
way,
Soto
too.
and Co.
Just
The leather. The
Hold up.
raw
Soto
hide,
looking
raw
like-
hide.
We'll be talking soon.
Let me do my lead in. So we talked about it earlier. We got the Texas Tech Tortilla Red Raiders against the Mormons. Thoma, who you got?
So, hey, shout out to whatever we were trying to do earlier, right? The reality is BYU. I need them to Texas to get dominated. I honestly, if I could try to be the best unbiased I could be, the Red Raiders are underdog Cinderella team. They've been balling, right? And they balled out on BYU earlier, 29-7. I got the Red Raiders, guns up. I'm gonna say it's for Texas.
There you go.
If it wasn't for Texas, Jonesy.
I believe
Bama got you all
really-
shook up.
Yeah, man. I think I picked BYU, but the reality is we need Tech to end up winning this. And I think Tech is going to come out the gate slinging. They're throwing everything. Actually, no. I think I picked Tech because the reason why is because of Patrick Mahomes, man. He's going to be there. And the last time he ended up coming over there with their new uniforms, like they had a little vigor behind them, didn't they? Like it was.
Shout out to
What you called me?
Shout out to
Yeah,
the homie.
yeah. But yeah, well,
Just a little vigor, a little vigor.
Yeah, a little vigor. They had a little vigor behind,
Yeah.
a little pep in
They
their
were-
step because they had some new uniforms that were performance ones. And I mean, so what?
Were they
You're
the
not
black?
gonna-
The black unis?
No, it was white.
Okay.
All white.
Okay.
Yeah, Tech.
Yep. I'll take Tech this week. I think for the reasons that Jonesy laid out, the Mormons are I think they're overdue for getting ran up on and decimated. Go back to watching the Netflix series that you should see what the Mormons have done in the past, and they're due for some revenge. So I got Tech this week.
History.
Texas Tech, my homeboy Kerwin Carter. Shout out to the people in the landman that be out there and they love Texas. Billy Bob
Ultra
Thornton, we
Firm.
see you.
Hold your
Billy
fire.
Bob Thornton. Really? I don't think Texas Tech is the real deal. But what I do know is that BYU has the only win is versus a 13th ranked Utah. And so they're not the real
Blue
deal
War.
either. So the real people of the Big 12 left when Texas and OU left. But we'll give it to shout out to my former colleague, Brittany, and my current colleague, Kaylee, guns up for Texas Tech. Next game, you got throw some tortillas and put some sausage links or something with some.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But next game up, we got Indiana versus Ohio State.
Listen,
You got-
man. I think Wade shouted them out earlier. The Red Boys of Indiana. We got some good friends. A lot of them came out. We had a lot of great Cap brothers came out. Joe Pruitt, that's he tried to steal Carl Tippin's thunder, but Carl, it's still you, baby. And so Indiana, I've been impressed with you. You've done what you needed to do. But listen, I'm gonna shout out once again my man Duke. Petty John, his son Riley got like special. I think it was what
Teams player of the week.
special
Yeah,
teams
yeah.
player of the week, baby. So when I shout him out, it happened. So we foreshadowed him earlier. I can't hate on him. I want to see him in the playoff. They've had a perfect season. Shout out to Coach Ryan Day, putting all that on his shoulders. I'm going to Buckeyes. Also, shout out to Aunt Diane McDowell. Diane McDowell, her new book, Civility Unleashed. We need more civility in America.
Come on.
Wow. Buckeyes.
Yeah, immediately going for it. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that right there
Ooh.
and let you all know who I'm going for. OHIO. They're gonna expose them.
I got to shout out my boy Jordan Cox. No relation to the Cox School of Business, but he's a big Hoosier. Jordan, I apologize for what I'm about to say right now. Big shout out to my neighbors, the Wrights, two streets over. Big Ohio State family. The Buckeyes get this one big time.
Ooh.
Shout out to Ohio State because we are a funny group of guys. But the fact that I was in a bar and the dude called me Darkwing Duck, I said that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. And so I got Ohio State.
Ooh. Y'all going with that red? I'm going with the 10th chapter of. We're going IU. Bobby.
Wow.
Bobby. Not Bobby. Bobby McKnight. Bobby Knight. We're going with
Shout out to
IU.
Calvert Cheney shorts.
I'm picking them up. Once they win, I need y'all to pay me again. We're going to.
That's why you in the lead, baby.
I am. Well, you know what?
You are.
Not a little bit.
Personal.
No.
But anyway, shout out
You know,
to
with the
Indiana
sweet-
for the dub. Next up, we got the SEC championship.
Man.
Alabama versus Georgia.
Hey, bring that hat back up, Jonesy. Bring that hat back up, man. Listen, shout out. I'm gonna shout out the state of Georgia. I'm gonna shout out the city of Athens. But Alabama, let me see it. Yeah, Georgia's front is bigger. They're deeper. I know we have the best coach in the league in terms of Sark, but Kirby Smart is a smart man, right? So I'm gonna rock with. He'll find a way to expose your vulnerabilities. Who that coming down the track? That's it. That's all I got for you. Hey, Wade's got it. Hey, anyway, that's the red black mean machine. Georgia, go Dogs. Arr, arr, arr.
You know, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Roll Tide. Say it over and over.
I got to go with, I have to go with my home state, my birth state, as you all know. I just, after what they did a couple weeks ago against my beloved Longhorns, I just don't see, and Alabama's kind of trending down in terms of their play on the field. I think Georgia's stepped it up. So I got Georgia in this one.
Nice.
I now that when you did that, Thoma, that's probably where my voice and stuff started taking a turn for the worse.
Yeah.
Here's the only thing, man. You're right. Kirby Smart's, I think, Sark kryptonite as of right now. But here's the problem: Kirby Smart's kryptonite is actually Bama, and he's 1-7.
Oh,
But he's going to be 2-7 because we've because here's that I'm mad at Kirby because if we don't lose to Kirby, it feels weird for us not going to no championship game. We just went to the Big 12. We just went to SEC. So I got 2-7 Kirby Smart, and here's breaking news, and it'll be the last game of Alabama head coach because he's going to take the Penn State job.
Kill the worst. Oh wow. Okay.
Wow. I haven't seen that one.
Well, change you because it was a silly statement. That wasn't for a true statement.
Okay.
That boy ain't gonna leave Bama unless he loses.
That ain't a bad
Lose.
take.
I'm going with Ray Charles and my boy Georgia.
Georgia.
The whole way through.
You on my mind, Georgia?
Georgia on my mind.
It's an old sweet song.
Georgia.
That old sweet song. Shout out to our pick'em winners, Spurlock, Michael Spurlock, that boy Doe, and who that Gip? Come on, Gip. D Gip.
Gospel.
D Gip.
Little gospel.
D Gip.
So I give you love, man. Bowl pick'em's coming up. College football season, it's not slowing down, right? It's heating up. Hornsmen, we got a pick'em. It's dropping. It's really something big. Next week, we're launching a bowl pick'em and a brand new build a bracket college football playoff game. So this is really where the real fans can flex. You can show your shine, show your knowledge. It's not about luck, just your football IQ, your engagement. Football's not over. So let's talk a little noise. Let's talk a little smack culture, right? Jump in, make your picks, compete for new, fresh Hornsmen merch and tickets, like MD said, to an upcoming Texas basketball game. Yep, we got tickets coming. So don't sit on the sidelines, America. Tap into thehornsman.com. Start picking a day. Pick your side. Play the game. Live the culture.
So if you listen to us this long, I want you to send a message to at the underscore Hornsman and say, I listened. And we're going to give you a free merch. We're giving free merch. If you listen this long, I listened. Send it to.
Listen. Good night, everybody.
Happy birthday, Ross. Ross the boss.
Waist on the mic, got the blueprint live. Why man talk? Everybody hit deep like staying with that black top mode. Street smart. Then the Jonesy. Yeah, the crowd gon' know. Talk to him, DJ. Whole Y50, he to be my stroke right away. Fade in the mix, smooth voice in the air. Spinning that soul, got that UT flair. H-Town to ATS. It's the talk, it's the talk.